New at 11, a veteran Bay Area police officer fired for offering to help a suspect if she agreed to sleep with him. And it wasn't the first time. Tonight, KPIX 5's Medina reports we may never have known about the officer's bad behavior if it weren't for a new law.
Well, you at home will be able to access police officers' personnel records like never before. But as you can imagine, not everyone is happy.
I think this is a milestone. This is a huge step.
For the first time ever, the public has the power to access law enforcement personnel files.
Well, it's been 40 years that California's had a complete ban on public access to any records related to law enforcement.
And it's all because of Senator Nancy Skinner, who authored the bill.
The purpose of the law was to assist law enforcement and to help build the trust between our law enforcement agencies and communities.
Days after the law went into effect January 1st, the Mercury News, along with several other news groups, obtained records from Burlingame police that showed department brass fired a veteran officer last year after he offered to help a woman charged with DUI if she had sex with him. Documents show he'd made a similar proposal to 2 other women. The firing likely would have been kept quiet had it not been for the new law. But the bill does more than just give the public access to personnel records of officers disciplined for dishonesty and/or sexual misconduct.
Then the bill also says if there's any incident in which an officer discharges a firearm or uses force that causes death or great bodily injury, then through the California Public Records Act, you can get information about that entire incident.
But Skinner says agencies are already challenging the law. The California Supreme Court just denied the San Bernardino Sheriff's Office attempt to fight it. And the Inglewood Police Department decided to shred old records before the law went into effect.
I would ask them, what are they trying to hide? Do they have something to hide?
This was absolutely inappropriate. And my concern is whether or not other police departments quietly have done the same thing. If they have, shame on them, and that information needs to be exposed.
And it's important to note by law, police agencies do not have to keep records past 5 years. We also put in a request to talk to Burlingame Police this afternoon, but we were told the police chief had already left and would likely not comment on the fired officer's case. In Burlingame, Medina, KPIX 5.